through life, I haven't achieved much, and I've been given this chance. I'm just going to give it everything I've got, no matter what.
When we go in there, we're going to beat the crap out of each other. You know, we know each other, we're both agreeing to be in this sport, and we're both going to do what we need to do to win.
I've got a message for you, JD, son. This is all out war. I've got experience with my war, you've got none. So I'm just going to put an hole in your face, and it's going to be an end to your competition, son.
Got a message for you, Nige, and the message is...
You think you're tough, huh? You think you're bad? You're not bad. You're a fucking choir boy compared to me. You're going down, down.
So, an intriguing fight here. Fight 2 for Fighting Hurts. Nigel Tunningley in the red, JD Hilton in the blue. And so obvious to see a big height advantage for Hilton. But sometimes, especially novice fighters, they don't obviously use those attributes. They have to learn to do that sometimes, don't they?
It does take a bit of coaching sometimes, but... you know, he's got to have some natural consciousness about his advantage there, being taller, obviously. But again, you never know until we find out in these next upcoming few moments, do we? Well, he looks like he really wants to get those knees off right from the get-go.
And in a way, that was a problem for him, Rob, because he negated his height and reach. But that was a good knee went in there, but he almost got too close straight away for such a tall man.
But right now, he's doing a good job, just controlling his opponent, using the head to throw those knees. A good knee thrown again. Very excitable start to this first round.
Chris, do you feel that's why he closed the grab so quickly? Because as you saw, he wanted to really get those knees off.
Well, I think that's what he sees as an advantage, and probably admiring a fighter like Anderson Silva, who lands a lot of big knees. I think he feels that's going to be his big weapon in fighting right now.
There's another good knee to the midsection there, but obviously something he will learn from watching the likes of Anderson Silva is Anderson will set it up beautifully.
Oh, and a good takedown by Hilton now.
Right, great work to get it to the mat. Right now, Hilton holding side mount position very loosely. Nigel Tunningley just trying to shake him off, trying to better position.
Elbow to the floor there, elbow to the face of Tunningley.
Caution by Leon Roberts, not permitted. Got to follow the rules, so he's going to give his opponent, I think, a short period.
And I think Tunningley will accept that break willingly, because he's been under pressure from the moment the bell has gone, hasn't he?
He has.
I'll explain to you the rules at the beginning, yeah?
Well, he hasn't effectively been able to get a game plan of his own going.
He's just been awarded a yellow card, which means that the round will favour Nigel Tunningley until, you know, obviously JD can fight back to get the round back in his favour. At the moment, though, it would be a Nigel Tunningley round due to JD's penalty.
And that's better for him, Chris, as we said, using your height and reach advantage, keeping that range.
Well, I see with Hilton right now, he's aggressive with the knees, but when he's throwing his punches, he's still winging them in from the sides, not a stiff jab. And you know, with his height advantage, with a good jab or a good straight right hand, he'll be very dangerous. But you know, in these clinch positions, he's done very well. He's been getting the top position every time.
That's it. That's going to be all over.
As I was saying, it was a good transition to mount position. He unleashed a barrage of shots, stopped his opponent, Nigel Tunningley, in very exciting fashion.
Chris, that was a win for pure aggression there, wasn't it? As you said, it wasn't particularly stylish, he was winging them in, but it was pure aggression and desire not to stop.
A little bit stronger, a little bit more physical, and he was able to manhandle his opponent and get the better positions. Again, I wouldn't say that it was precision training in there. He just happened to be a little more competitive than his opponent tonight.
And that big knee took him to the position he wanted to be, Rob.
That's right. As I said, it was a good transition. He tried to hold on to the guillotine, but he let it free, found himself in mount position, and was very quick to fire off those hands. But a good win for that man there.
Dave O'Donnell's put together this Fighting Hurts series, and a lot of these guys, they're off the street. But you take a guy like this that's very athletic, and you get him with some polished training, and you know, he could really be somebody.
It's the second fight of the Fighting Hurts quarterfinals. We now go over to Mr. Ian Freeman for the result.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 1 minute, 37 seconds of the first round, we have a winner due to referee stoppage from ground and pound. Let's hear it for J.D. Hilton.
You know, Nigel will get up from this. He's lost this one, but I'm sure he'll get back up and continue his future in the MMA. We'll see him again in the cage.
Nigel, you know, you've lost the fight, fair enough, but you have done yourself proud. I mean, how do you feel right now?
Well, I'm proud of where I got to. I'm really disappointed in my fight. I think I did terrible myself. Absolutely disgusted in myself. Best man won tonight. He was better man. He totally dominated, and I think he's going to go far in this competition.
You elbowed on the floor. I mean, was that just a slip?
Hey, feeling nice. Disgusted in myself. Absolutely disgusted.
And now, JD, I think we all knew you had the skills. We all knew you were good on your feet, good on the ground. But I think the question that needed to be asked was, could you be mean enough? You were mean.
Yeah, I tried to do my best, basically. Went in there. I know Nigel's a strong lad. Nigel is one of the top lads here, and I've got nothing but respect for him. He's got a warrior's heart. That was by no means easy. It's our first time in there. Anything can happen. Another day, he could have beaten me. So I'm just enjoying this moment. Obviously, we're novices getting into the sport, but it's great to have all these champions around us, inspiring us to go further and further.
I mean, you look good, JD. The only part I think maybe you lost your head. I don't know if you just forgot the rule, it went out of you, you elbowed on the floor. I mean, was that just a slip of the mind?
Yeah, I honestly did not. I don't know what I was doing. I was just wanting to hit him and hurt him. I didn't think.
I think I elbowed him twice in the head on the floor, and at first, with the referees stop. I thought hold on, he's still awake. You know what I mean? I haven't knocked him out. So what's he stopping for? And then when he said, illegal strikes, I was like, oh shit. Do you know what I mean? I've totally forgot. It was not with it at all.
In the second fight there, JD looked good, didn't he?
He looked absolutely awesome. We were a little bit worried because he was such a friendly guy throughout the trials, but he showed he's got it. Stand up, ground, flying knees, fantastic.
I've got a lot to work on, and I will work on it. I've got plenty of time, and it's my first ever fight, really. I just have to take everything from it and learn from it.
Coming up on Fighting Hurts.
I've been waiting for this for a long time, and I want it now.
Marvin and Lee face off in our third fight, and I'm predicting a slugfest.
Watch out, lads. I'm coming.